Okay, so this is the water test on my 240-gallon reef tank. I just finished plumbing it finally. It took forever, but I have it just the way I want it, to add components in real easy and run everything off one pump. So I guess I'm going to start with the pump itself. It's a Reflow Dart Snapper. I think it's around 4,000 gallons an hour with the impeller I have in it now. Have a big 2-inch ball valve here on the intake, so I can control the amount of water that's able to flow into the pump. Then we're going up to the start of the plumbing. This is 2-inch, by the way, to 1.5 inches out. I'm just kind of feeling the pipes for leaks because I just finished this up. I found a couple leaks up at the bulkheads up top, so that's because there was some cheesy screw-in type, and there's a leak right here in this union. Wonderful. Anyways, the always fun diagnosis of leaks, but this is a first run, so it's not doing too bad. So anyways, let's start with my plumbing system. I have that's the first return line. There's just a union right there, which is dry, thankfully. This is also dry. And this is the ball valve to control that returns flow. Up here, I gotta get rid of these shitty screw-in bulkheads because I screwed them in and they're leaking. They came with the tank from the guy that made it, so not too happy with those, but I'll get the slip type and PVC glue them. So there's that. This right here is my manifold I created. This is to run, I have Zeovit, GFO, carbon, and I put an extra one on there just to run whatever. They're in the closed position, but you can see if you open them, you get water and you can adjust the flow. So that was the whole purpose of that, to run everything off of one single pump, so this way you don't have to have multiple pumps in the sump. Going to the next thing, I have a Herbie style drain. That's a gate valve, so I can control the flow and get rid of gurgle. Right now it's actually really noisy because I ran out of 1.5 inch PVC, and if you can see there, got a nice waterfall effect. But I'm going to bring those up much higher so there's less of water pouring down and it'll be silent. I'm actually really happy with this pump. It's incredibly silent. And I built a platform. This way it's off of the main stand, and I actually use like Dynamat type material around the whole fixture so it doesn't vibrate. Extremely quiet. When I turned it on, I couldn't even hear it. It's amazing. Quietest pump I've ever had. So there's the two drains. Obviously the one is the gate valve, the other one's just a backup to let air in case the main clogs. This next thing is basically going to be my refugium. I have another return with a gate valve to let water in here. And I'm going to control that flow. I'm going to make like a spray bar. And then I built this up on a platform so the drain is gravity fed, and that's going to dump in the end chamber, so any pods that I grow, they get sucked right up into the main system instead of going back into the skimmer. So that'll be the refugium. Finally, the last ball valve, or last return, and then up to a ball valve with another leaky elbow, which is fantastic. Got to fix that. And then I just have the lock line 3/4 inch. I couldn't find 1 inch, so I had to reduce to 3/4 inch. So that's that, and that's pretty much it. Got a pretty cool waterfall effect, and I'll show you a video on the inside of my room because I'm actually building this into a wall. So I want to go through my basement. There's my saltwater mixing station, RO unit, chaos from cutting PVC, wood, everything else. But here goes into the main room where my tank will be, which I'm turning into my office. It's here. Basically cut a hole in the wall. I'm going to frame around it like a picture frame, and up top there's going to be a cabinet so I can get in and out and feed the fish from this side. So I put the plastic liner over it. I actually filled it with RO water and put the plastic liner to keep any fiberglass off because I got to drywall the ceiling up there. But now I'm worried that the liner has some type of chemical in it, so I'm just going to drain the whole tank and redo the RO water. So that is pretty much it, and that is the tank.